Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Wendy Lee, and you can find me at CreativeLeeYours.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US and super excited that you're joining me for today's paper crafting fun. Yay! So if you're watching this video when it premieres, it is Tuesday, December 24th. So Merry Christmas! Yay! Now, typically I'm live with you in the comments, but I will tell you, I am probably not live with you today. I am traveling. I'll actually be traveling next Tuesday as well, but don't worry, you're still going to have a video that is going to premiere. I will try to be in the comments, but with my travel schedule, I am not sure if I will be live, but I will go back and make sure that I answer any of your questions. All right? Perfect. So, registration has just opened up for my next Cultivated Creativity, which is our DIY paper crafting kit subscription that we do each and every month. We curate a massive, wonderful kit for you. 5 projects, 4 cards, and one not a card. And you get lots of consumable supplies so you can make lots of extra things. Um, and the projects are so much fun. So, like this month, we are featuring the Natural Botanicals. It's a reversible stamp set that is out of our new mini catalog that is coming our way January 7th. And we are going to be doing marker techniques. So there are Stampin' Write markers. So there are lots of fun things that you can do with our Stampin' Write markers that you may or may not be able to do with your Stampin' Blends. So they are 2 different products. And so we're going to talk about that in this month's kit. So it's lots and lots of fun. Of course, if you're not a Stampin' Write marker fan, you can do your own thing with your Stampin' Blends in a different way. And if you are, you can use any stamp set that you've got at home as well. So I recommend a line art stamp set, but you can do whatever makes your heart happy. But we will have a beautiful kit for you this next coming a month. So I hope you join us if you're not already a Cultivated Creativity subscriber. All right. Gosh, so many other things. It's the holidays, so my mind is in so many places. So if you want to keep up to date with everything I've got going on, definitely join my email list. I do gift a tutorial bundle each and every month to my subscribers, and they're fabulous projects for you to be able to recreate. So I get lots of good feedback on those. So I hope that you will join my email list and take advantage of that little opportunity I've got for you. Um, I do also want to mention that as demonstrators, this is the time where we get to pre-order items in our upcoming catalog. So, what a great Christmas gift to yourself. Join my Diamonds team and shop the new coming products coming our way. And you get to earn celebration rewards early as well. So, you get an extra few weeks of that. So, that is awesome. So, if you'd be interested in that, need any help getting started, let me know, and I'm happy to help you out. You can find information on my website at CreativeLeeYours.com. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and switch our video over and start playing with some paper crafting, right? All right. Okay, so today's project, we are giving a little sneak peek of one of our fun stamp sets that's coming our way as part of our celebration promotion. So celebration will run January 7th through the end of February. And if you're not familiar with this promotion, for every $60 that you order before shipping and tax, you can choose a free product from our celebration offering. So you can't purchase these products. You can only earn them for free. But who doesn't love free, right? Yay! Now, this was one of the products I was drawn to first. I think he is just super cute, right? Just a fun little stamp set to play with. So I'm pulling in a few little items here. Now today's project that we're doing, let me grab that, is this one right here. Now I created this for a swap. So that is where we make projects and then we trade them so that we have different samples to share. So that is one of my favorite things of being a demonstrator, is that we get to do swaps. And so I participate in one in every catalog, and I get all kinds of fabulous samples. So this is one I created for our swap. Super cute. So I'm going to take you guys through creating this one. Fast and easy, really. As you know, I love a white card, right? Who doesn't love a plain white card? It's not plain. It's fabulous, right? So if you don't want to wait for celebration, you can get your hands on these new goodies right away, right? Like you can get them now. by becoming a demonstrator, and then we're able to pre-order and pre-earn these products right now. All right, so this layer is 3 3/4 by 5. It's basic weight cardstock, and I'm going to take my second largest circle from my Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm just going to butt it against the corner like this and go ahead and run this through the die cutting machine. So that is going to give me a piece that looks like this. Now I want to add that texture, so I'm going to add the texture next. So I'm going to bring in the So Swirly embossing folder and add that lovely texture to the front. So you want to die cut before you emboss. And the reason I do that is so that it doesn't flatten out my embossing, right? Because the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, works off pressure, right? So if I were to emboss this and then die cut, it would flatten out my embossing. And I love the depth and the fun of this embossing folder. I thought it was a really great one to mix in with this lovely little water scene I've created. All right, so next I have got a couple pieces of cardstock that I have cut. So we are pulling in, and I'll give you measurements on these. So this is Blueberry Bushel and Azure Afternoon. So the Blueberry Bushel was cut 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. And then the Azure Afternoon was cut 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. And then I used these lovely little cloud dies upside down to make waves for my water. And so these are from the Bright Skies dies. I love these. Love the big clouds. Love everything about it. So much fun. So we're going to use those. And then I've also cut out a piece of designer series paper. So this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And this is out of our Bloom Impressions designer series paper. Now that is one of our fabulous papers that is going to be part of our celebration offering as well. So if you spend $60, you can choose that paper as one of your options. Now, if you love all the brand new designer series papers, I highly recommend you join my paper share. So I have a spring paper share. It's going to feature papers and ribbons from our new online exclusive release that's happening January 7th, as well as our mini catalog. And if you choose, I give an option where you can actually add on the ribbons to the paper share. I don't have the ribbons as a separate offering, but I have it so that you can add it to the paper share. And if you do that, you get the bonus celebration packs as well. So it's a sampling of each one of the fantastic papers. So I've just adhered my Blueberry Bushel down with my liquid glue. And let's grab our dimensionals. I'm going to pop up my, oh, I'm almost out of these little guys on this sheet here. So I'm going to pop up my Azure Afternoon waves here. We'll just plop those on. I'm going to keep this one towards the bottom because I want to be able to tuck in my little seagull there. So let's go ahead and place this at the bottom as well. So I've got those popped up. Now I want to place this so that it looks like I'm peeking into the ocean from this window here. So I'm going to go ahead and on the back here, I'm going to put some dimensionals around that circle. So let's go down right there. And I might be a little bit excessive on this, but I want to make sure that this holds up really, really well. And then I'm going to put just a touch of liquid glue here because this is actually going to be over the top of where I've popped that up. So that's going to keep my layers level, if you will. Okay, so let's go ahead and layer these together. I do better if I do it from the side. So I'm looking to line up this bottom edge and this edge here. So those two edges are lined up right around that little square. So it looks like it's just peeking out. Isn't that cute already? I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. The hard part's done. Everything else is easy. All right, so let's bring in our thick basic weight card base. This is 4 1/4 by 11. You can see the complete cut dimensions and supply list on my website. This blog post would have already posted if you're watching this video. Now I will tell you the supply list doesn't have links to the new products yet because they are not yet available, at least at the time that I am publishing this. All right, so I've got this layer popped up already, so let's add some dimensionals to the rest of the layer here. And then I am going to put just a smidge of liquid glue across here just to tack that in place so it doesn't move on me. And we're going to place this right on our card base here. So I'm just centering left to right, top to bottom, best that I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Cute. Super, super cute. I've got great texture, great dimension going on, and it's not too overly crazy, right? All right, let's stamp our little seagull. He's so cute. So I'm going to stamp this one here, and we're going to do that in Memento black ink. All righty. So this is just a scrap of basic white cardstock that I'm stamping this on. Oh, I set it right in those dimensionals. All righty. Move that out of our way for now. Now, I want to do a little bit of coloring on him, but I want to keep the coloring super simple. So I'm bringing in my Stampin' Write markers. You could use your Stampin' Blends if you want to, but because this is a small space here that I'm coloring, I'm just coloring his beak. I decided to pull in my Stampin' Write markers. We will have a starter kit special when the celebration promotion starts up, where you will be able to get 2 full color families as an extra free gift when you join my Diamonds team during celebration. So I say don't wait. I say go ahead and do it now and get your hands on these products and start earning your celebration products even sooner. That way you get even more time to enjoy all the fabulous products that we have coming our way. So I'm just using my scissors and I'm fussy cutting this little guy out. He's not too bad to fussy cut. Now, when I am fussy cutting, I try to use the depth of my scissor and I try to rotate the paper versus my scissors. And I do that because I feel like I get a little bit of a better result, right? So you do you. I'm going to leave, you can leave as much as you want on the bottom here. I left a little, not a ton. And then I'm going to come back in here and try to get around his little beak a little closer. You can be as detailed or not as you'd like to, right? Entirely up to you. Now I'm going to tuck this guy down in the waves, but let's go ahead and pop him up with some dimensionals. So since I only have edges left, let's go ahead and clip these. I know I have to do all the way around. I don't know why. Anybody else have that issue? Maybe it's not an issue. Maybe it's a talent, right? Maybe, maybe. All right, I'm going to take one of these ones that has a little more meat to it and place that right there. And then I'm just going to tuck him down inside those waves. How cute! Stinky cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and do our sentiment next. So I've just got a scrap piece of basic black cardstock. I'm going to grab my embossing buddy unless I've stolen it from my workspace, which it looks like I may have. All right, well, let's do it without the buddy and see how it goes. It might be bad, but we'll try it. All right, so I'm going to stamp my sentiment in Versamark ink. So it's from the same stamp set, my lovely friendly seagulls. And it says, hey, friend. So I'm going to try to stamp it up towards the top. We'll see how well it goes. But I'm going to fussy cut around it, so it should be just fine. And then let's grab our white embossing powder. Hopefully we have good success without our embossing buddy. Oh, I think it'll be all right. Sometimes it does well, and sometimes it does not. Sometimes we really need that embossing buddy. All right, so let's get our heat tool. So just warming that up off camera. And then you can just go ahead and hold that about an inch, inch and a half away from the cardstock. And then as it starts to melt, you're just going to work your way down the image until all that powder is melted. You do not want to overheat that. It will scorch the powder. It could scorch the paper. I have seen it catch on fire. It's been a long time since I've seen that, but I've seen it happen. So you just need to be careful. So just stop once it melts. You'll be good to go. And then I'm just going to quickly clip that little hey friend right out. Now you can clip it as close or as far away from it as you want to. And then we're going to pop that on. Now, since I have these lovely edges of these dimensionals, Have I stuck them to something? All right, so we're going to take some edges off of our dimensionals here. And I'm just going to straddle that right across our little ocean scene we've got going on here. Cute, 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 cute. And then let's go ahead and add some of these itty bitty bokeh mix. So these are loose sequins that need adhesive. So I like to just grab a pinch and put it in the lid. And then I'm going to take my liquid glue, put a couple of drops where I would like those sequins to end up maybe. Okay. And then we'll use our take your pick to pick those up and place those. And hopefully all that goes well. Right? Not always does it, but we're going to try. I got one down there. My hardest part is to get it to let go, right? Like it doesn't always let go when I want it to let go. That one, and then we'll put one right there. So we got our little sprinkling of our sequins. Those just need a moment to dry, and then we'll be good to go. Now, while that's drying, let's go ahead and work on the inside of our project. So I'm going to slide this one over and show you what we did. So we've got a white layer inside here, and we've brought this same wave design to the inside. Now, I wanted the two color variation like I had on the outside, but I didn't want to go too crazy with it. So I decided to bring in my Azure Afternoon marker, and I am literally going to just add a little color. And I'm okay with this variation because to me, it looks a little more like the water, with the watercolors different. So I like the light and dark, and I'm getting that because I'm using that side of that marker. Cute. All right, now we've got our other seagull that I want to bring in, this guy right here. Now I'm going to grab that little scrap left over from the black, and I'm just going to place it right there. And I'm going to use it as a mask. You could use masking paper, you can use a Post-it note, you don't have to mask it, but I want to make sure that I don't get his little feet showing. So I'm going to put him into the waves there. Give that a good press, cutting off his feet. Oh no, right? And we're going to color his beak orange, Calypso Coral actually. The doggies are excited. All right, and then I'm going to adhere this in place with some liquid glue. They're excited because there's a visitor. My husband actually got home. Not a visitor, but you know. All right, so we've got this right here. And then I am going to stamp my sentiment. So I'm going to mask this off. It says, I love you more than. I only want the I love you. So I'm just going to ink it up just to the I love you. And I can see that pretty easily on this stamp. If you have trouble, you can use some tape to mask that off. But I didn't really need it for this particular sentiment. So I love that right there. Now, let's go ahead and add some little birds into the sky. Cute. And we are ready to put this in, and we are all done. All finished. Super easy, right? I told you it's going to be super easy, and it's adorable. All right, we'll slide this right inside our card base. Stinking cute. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I hope you guys will give this one a try, and I hope the Friendly Seagulls is one that you are going to add to your wish list when you are ordering during Celebration as well. If you're enjoying the content, please leave me a thumbs up, and that way I know I'm doing okay. And don't forget to invite your crafty friends to come over and join us for a little bit of fun on Tuesdays. Thanks so much, and bye for now.